Hey, you all. I wanted to come back for one moment just to say a little bit more about the generational patterns, curses, traumas, and how they are impacting us today. Things that are going on that happened with your great great grandmother or your great great grandfather, how those things are showing up in your life today as diseases, relationship challenges, financial challenges, and just challenges in your life, you misdiagnosing yourself as having it be a health challenge, or you can't have the right relationship, or you can't find a way to be really happy because you are not recognizing that there's an old pattern that's really running you. And with Saturn and Pisces, Saturn is the karma. It's the cause and effect. Cause and effect is every choice and the effect of that choice. Now, when I say karma, I mean every choice you've made from every lifetime. And then also the family, the system, your family system. Like, you guys all have a karmic creation, right? And all that is the momentum where which most of your energy goes, right? So do you come from a family that's motivated by like art and creation? Do you come from a family that's motivated from like relationships and all of human needs human connections? Do you come from a family that's motivated by like spiritual connections? Like, what's the core motivation of your family? And no, not everyone's going to be the same thing, but at a cosmic level, at a karmic level, everyone chose to come in support of this particular energy. And it shows up in a multitude of different ways, but it is a core thing that everyone carries. And when we can understand that karmic agreement, then we can begin to heal the old ways that we have always functioned in it, and maybe that are the generations before us functioned in it, and we can begin to recreate it into something new, because Saturn is in Pisces. And Pisces is this nebulous, malleable energy, the imagination. It's like what do you can take an old energy of disease and unhappiness and despair and dysfunction and reimagine it into another way of being, which could be, you're going to reimagine it into success, into love, into happiness. But the person who has the courage to feel the energy of the despair, the unhappiness, the destruction, the person in the family system who's like, I am going to shift this, not from judging others or making others wrong or making yourself better, but from this deep desire to become more. Like the butterfly, like the caterpillar morphs into the butterfly. It morphs because there is a yearning already encoded inside of it to become a butterfly. And the one in the family who feels that yearning to outmaneuver disease, to reframe brokenheartedness and relationships that are really challenging, the one who's willing to redetermine how women show up and how men behave, the one who is willing to do that wants to do it because you are encoded to do this. It is in you to do this. And now is the time. Now is the time for this to be done. Now is the time. And you feel it. You feel it. You feel uncomfortable. You feel tight. You feel restricted. You feel like you need to be something else. And there's nothing out in the world that has you feel like, okay, that's it. I'm going to go. You don't feel like, oh, I'm going to go get that job. Or I'm going to go. None of that. So you have to go inside of yourself. And this is the energy of Saturn in Pisces. This is the energy of deep healing and transformation. This is where you come into using, like going into the shame, because you can't find a solution externally. The solutions are inside of yourself. They're underneath the shame. They're underneath the guilt. They're underneath that judgment you have of yourself, that disapproval. If you can get beyond that, you're going to find the thing that you're looking for. All right, I just had to add that. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.